Batana. Hey guys, welcome to the second match of today. My personal favorite. Let's go. It's RCB versus Mumbai Indians. Back to Chinnaswamy after 5 years. I am really excited. This is the match. Not as excited about the team, honestly, this year, because I feel there are a lot of gaps that RCB has had. But then, yeah, what do you know about IPL? We did not expect a Gujarat to win. So, yeah, Isala Cup Namde, and I have my rival sitting here. So, first thoughts from both Vishnu and Abhishek, who are
As
my
as the
rivals.
RCB captain rightly said, "Ye Salah Cup nahi." I think, yeah, uh, fans aside, hearts aside, I think we're looking at two non-playoff teams. But yeah, it's the IPL. It's the beginning. We still are fresh with hope. So let's dive into it. Let's see where our teams are strong.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's
So, you
start
have
with
to tell
RCB, right? Sorry.
first. I'm saying you have to tell first thoughts about RCB, both you guys, and then I will tell about Mumbai. How
Yeah,
was that?
sure. Done. So let's start with RCB. I think starting 11 is a little easy to predict over the season because same as last year, right? No picks. But I think here's where things go downhill for your team, my man. There goes Patidar. There goes Hazelwood. I think you don't have Hatsaranga today.
No, we don't.
And I
And
don't
even
I don't
Maxwell,
expect DK to, play as well as you had been playing in the past 18 months.
Yeah. And that aside, let's look at replacements, right? Who plays instead of Patidar? Is it Anuj Rawat? The
yeah,
man
that
who
I think
scored a
that is
whopping 80 runs across, I think, Syed Mushtaq. I think his best score was 11 or something. I don't know. So that's gonna be your number three. Who comes bowling? I think. Oh, Topley. I think that's a good. That's a good. Good.
Topley will play. They've left Bracewell as well.
Bracewell.
Oh, they have Bracewell. Yeah. So those are good. Good replacements.
I think even just to add there, I think even Maxwell is iffy from what I'm hearing. Might play. He's a touch and go. So yeah, I'm hoping he sort of plays because he was injured even for Australia during the last leg, and then he sort of has come back, is recovering. So will he be ready for the first game? It's still maybe 20-30% uncertainty on it. If he doesn't, then I'm really not very keen on seeing what the result is because yeah, we know that as you rightly said, DK has to replicate being the DK. I'm not sure if he has the motivation as he had last year.
And
So
like
yeah, this is a long season batting wise.
a lot of
if-
pressure on Maxwell, with
Correct.
like you said, with Anuj Rawat and Lomror being highly inexperienced, there's a lot of pressure on Maxwell to perform.
I think they'll only play one of Anuj Rawat or Lomrur. I think this guy Suyash Prabhudesai, he had
I think he'll be the
a
impact
stellar.
sub.
The impact
I
player.
Yeah,
because Anuj Rawat and Lomrur, I don't think because Lomrur does not bowl a lot, so I think they just became a similar suit. So
As a Goan,
feel
I
they-
hope Suyash plays well.
yeah,
I
Yeah,
think
a lot of
he did well.
Taff and Kohli as good as it gets, right?
Yeah.
And then I
Correct.
think middle order is where if they click, I mean all of them are good. I mean Maxwell, no doubt. If you don't know which Maxwell's gonna turn up, if the right one turns up, he's obviously Maxwell.
It's not at Dubai, so yeah.
But again, that's what. So
Yeah.
it's very up in there. But if the right Maxwell turns up, right Dinesh
Yeah.
Karthik turns up, it's like excellent, right? I think bowling again. I think Shahbaz is probably your best bowler from what I like. Siraj,
He's good.
Harshal, like in
But
Chinnaswamy, I don't see them do well. Topley, I think does well today because Mumbai is full of right-handers. I think Topley does well. I think even RCB, who's left-handed? Shabazz is left. Who else is Lomror? Maybe I don't know who's left-handed.
Lomror is left-handed.
Anuj
Yeah,
Rawat is
Lomror
left,
Rawat
but,
is.
Anuj
but I'm
Rawat,
not
it
sure.
doesn't really matter if he's right or left.
Well, not much to say on that regard but then it has opened up a wonderful opportunity for Suyash or Anuj, right? Like Patidar not being there for majority, so
But
you never
is,
know.
when is he back? Second half? Or maybe
Doubtful. Looks
Doubtful.
like he's the season, but
maybe I think
I might we
playoffs
might see a
next,
Kohli. We might see a Kohli coming at 3 and allowing back a top order just go bang what
no
we saw with
way. No
Yeah.
way.
Prab Simran last
Kohli
year.
opens,
Maybe
man. Kohli opens.
Yeah.
no. See, then you're just putting all your eggs at the top openers, right? They need to then have like a Rahul Quinton type of a partnership. Uh,
No.
if RCB has to do anything, I see because of losing Patidar, Kohli drops, and you allow an Anuj Rawat to go, give him a license. You just need to stay 3 overs, 4 overs, just go wham bam. So
Yeah.
might work, might not. And Chinnaswamy traditionally allows batsmen in the initial part of the season. So for today's game, I might see Anuj going absolutely bonkers at the top, even if he lasts 10
And do you
balls,
think
12 balls.
DK still keeps that same finisher role, or do they send him?
Yes. Yes.
No,
Yeah,
right?
he
I
has.
think. Yeah.
I think he
So who
mastered
comes
that.
up? Does Shahbaz
See,
then have a chance to come
I
up?
feel Bracewell should. I see if it's the early stages of the tournament. You just want to try a few things. If you are confident with the fact that DK and Shabazz are playing sort of your finisher roles, I'll be tempted to send Bracewell up the order with Faf and see what he has to offer. A game
Does
or two.
Shahbaz play a finisher role though? Do you think he comes more like your
He's
because
a
He
number
might come as
five.
a number 3, right? He might come as an enforcer also in this team with like those.
that's what even I feel because Lomror, Bracewell, DK, all are like those finisher kind of. I think
Yeah.
Shahbaz might be like how Krunal Pandya comes or something, right? Like he might play that sort of role, which then
Yeah,
makes him a
I,
very very good fantasy pick. He's
Yeah.
uncapped.
I think
He'll bowl. He might come up the order. So yeah, and I don't think he's too expensive. Right.
I think we can jump to Mumbai now. I would also like to have my Anuj Rawat moment, guys. What is up with your bowling? What is up?
Let's start with batting.
No, I'm going to start with your bowling. With Karthik, yeah,
Yeah,
shocking.
bowling, I think no hopes. I mean,
Clear weakness.
Bumrah and Jai, as soon as they were injured, like I think we knew our season's done.
Yeah, I think it's a big loss. Personally, I feel like
There's no
you
bowling.
need a big step up.
Yeah.
You have
Someone
also
we need like a Mukesh Chaudhary from last year, like sort of. There's that guy, right? I think what's that bowler? There are hopes on him, but I honestly don't know if he is going to do well.
This Piyush Chawla, by the way.
Arshad Khan, isn't it?
Arshad Khan
No,
bowler.
not Arshad Khan. Sorry.
This Piyush
I
Chawla.
think. Do you play Arjun Tendulkar finally? Do we see
But
Arjun
I
Tendulkar
think so,
finally?
man. I think he does. I think he finally comes off the bench this year.
At some point, yeah.
He will. Because
some
there's
point
no
for sure,
options. They're gonna try. Somebody will. If they don't step up, he gets a shot because he's had a good season. He's had a good
Yeah.
season. So yeah, maybe Tendulkar is who saves us this year.
Do you think Piyush
But I
plays?
think
Piyush Chawla.
think-
I think Piyush Chawla is gonna be impact sub. Like go and like we know you're unfit. Just go bowl your 4 overs. Don't do it. And he's done very well against these like your Kohlis and Favs. Like he's troubled
Yes.
them a lot. So he might play today. He might be a good pick for fantasy.
So,
And then, what are your thoughts on Sandeep Warrior? I feel they've gotten him for a swing bowler up front, sort of a role,
think he
2 or 3 overs in the power play.
Yeah.
I feel
I
he
think that's
starts.
who we start with.
Yeah.
Warrior is who we start with. Good call.
what do you say about? So we understand, right? Like Jofra and Behrendorff now have to play, considering you require to put those 2 spots, and a player like Dewald Brewis, who has sort of taken the world by storm. Even last year we saw it in Mumbai. Though your batting absolutely looks good, like if Rohit clicks or does not waste too many balls in the power play, I think the batting looks much better. It's like a painting with the 2 horses, where the horse sort of starts lagging in the bowling. But yeah, in terms of batting, you are not going to play a Dewald Brewis. Any thoughts on
I
that?
think there's scope here where instead of Behrendorff, if you play
Behrendorff, he
Warrior,
becomes the impact.
instead of Behrendorff, if you play Warrior and come out with 3 overseas.
No way.
If you're bowling, if Mumbai is bowling first, then
Yeah.
while
No,
batting,
but I think
Behrendorff
Behrendorff can become impact sub, right? Behrendorff and
Overseas cannot be impact sub.
they
no,
can
oh,
they
if you
acha,
play
can
that's
be
three.
if there
If
are
you
3
play three.
overseas.
Yeah.
No, but
three
the point
overseas.
here is you have to play 4, right? Like that is the
Yeah,
point.
because you
So
won't
like,
lose, no?
Correct.
Yeah. I see him replacing David. I don't think David
okay.
does well. But I mean, I don't think Brevis starts. But I think over time, Brevis comes in for David. But yeah, it's a big,
I
big loss like that we have to play Behrendorff. If like
yeah,
losing Bumrah just shook the team apart. Even
Yeah.
with
correct.
Bumrah, it was not like an insanely exceptional team or anything, but it was a good balance. I think now that balance has just shaken up completely.
I
Then
wouldn't
you would have
be
had a
surprised
Cam Green at
if
But
number
I
7.
feel
I think there's a
they
lot
would.
of reliance on Cam Green to deliver 4 overs. Like if he
Yes.
starts bowling 3 overs, 4 overs, that releases some pressure. Then I think that there's scope. I don't know if
I think
Tilak Varma won't bowl, right? Tilak Varma is anyway
no,
riddled with like injuries and stuff. I don't think he's been bowling.
correct.
But
He has tried bowling a 1 or 2 overs here and there, but yeah, I don't see him as someone consistently delivering overs for you guys. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think that loss which you said, Bumrah, because a Cam Green would have come at number 7 for you guys, and that would have completely changed the dynamics, right? Like you allow the top order to go even, like it's not going to stop a Surya. A Surya is still going to go absolutely bonkers, but maybe it stops a Rohit to absolutely go berserk in the power play, which I think would have
Good.
been
And
the best.
what about that Rohit in the power play?
Yeah, I think that's last few seasons it's not worked out. But yeah, I think I don't see anyone else opening. He's now established himself as the greatest opener, one of the greatest openers in India. He has shown some form coming back last
So
few
I
months.
was seeing, and his last 5 seasons in IPL, I think 80 plus innings. His average is 25. Rohit Sharma,
Yep.
the guy scoring
Yep.
5 centuries in World Cups.
Wow.
I think,
Yep.
I mean, it's not going to happen, but he needs to think about that opening because he's. I think his like opening in the last 2 years has really been taking Mumbai down. Like if a
Correct.
Hmm.
Green opens,
See, but I feel until they had the likes of Krunal, Hardik,
yeah,
Pollard, you actually just wanted him as a leader in the team. Like even if he's not performing with the bat, Mumbai would find a way to post runs and chase targets. Here it becomes a different ball game altogether because with Cam Green, he has shown those glimpses of being a quality opener as well. But at the same time, you are looking at inexperience at the top of the order if you begin with him, and I'm not certain if Cam Green can sort of take away good spinners, good
yeah.
swing bowlers up front. So I feel Rohit still starts as the opener, and they are looking at both Tim David and Cam Green as the likes of Hardik and Pollard going forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, batting's fine. Bowling's the issue.
bowling
But
is the issue, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
I
Rohit
think we can
has
go to
been an issue.
fantasy picks. I think that will sort of show us also,
Yeah,
right? Like
let's get
Correct.
into it. So let's do it the same way. Who's the first name?
I think Cam
Virat
Green.
Kohli, Cam Green. I think
Oh,
Kohli for me.
I
He's
don't.
just back to his consistent best. Like
Right.
last year, of course, he was not, but I think he's back there. You can expect him to score a 40 every like 4 out of 5 innings, pretty much. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
just a very good fantasy pick.
Yeah, I am completely back. He has shown glimpses. He has scored 5 centuries across formats. We are seeing the glimpses of Kohli, and this might be the season where he absolutely, again, sort of we see the old Virat, 3 year back Virat,
Yeah.
and having those consistent.
He
And
can win the
I'm
Olympics.
actually very closely looking at Faf, right? He has had an explosive season
Yeah,
in different leagues. He's been scoring
Yeah.
at a strike
people
rate of
slow down with
175,
age. His
180.
strike rate is
Yeah.
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 increased.
Yeah.
He's
So
the kind
even
of
he,
player who, again, doesn't take too many undue risks. Very reliable. Will
Yeah.
always give you those runs. So yeah, definitely. And I wouldn't be surprised. I know it is the likely scenario that Cam Green comes down the order
No, but
along with Tim David.
I think
But
he comes up the order.
I
First
I
few
was going to
games.
mention that there's a good possibility that MI tries to give him the maximum number of balls possible
I think he might.
so that he
It's
can.
it's like a 30% chance, I think, that
Yeah.
he opens with Rohit and Ishan Kishan
Comes
comes
two
one down,
down or
one
some
down.
one down or
Yeah,
two down. Yeah,
Surya
whatever.
2 down.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's likely. Like
Yeah,
he deserves to get a chance up the order. Like Ishan
yeah.
Kishan has
Yeah.
also not been on it. What do you think of Ishan Kishan? I think with that 15 crore now
Tag on him.
tag slightly off, right? I think he'll have a breakout season. I think he's good. He's a quality player. He's been racking up
Ishan,
goals.
I, I still feel not many managers will go for Ishan
Yeah,
initially because of the bias being sort of last year's form, right? But
Right,
then, as you rightly said, I think
good
he'll be a good
differential.
differential,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
not an avoid or a completely, but yeah, a good differential maybe for some managers.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we are missing out Sky. I think
We
Sky
I think
has to
that
be there.
the golden duck is like the spree three golden ducks is just on everyone's mind, but we have all
You
forgotten that
have to
right
start him.
before that
Yeah.
he just took the world by storm.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
I
yeah,
think Fab should be classified in differential, Vishnu, because he is someone I think not many teams will go for, considering Virat and Sky, and obviously some sort of Rohit Sharma element, which is more like a lot of managers follow the heart here. So I
Right,
think Fab
right.
will be a good differential. Yeah.
would you play Rohit? I think Rohit straight goes into avoid for me.
Yeah, I
Even for
think
me.
Especially
Even for me, Rohit goes into avoid.
like
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
bet or I would be willing to put some money that Topley takes him out in the power play.
yeah. In
What
mid
about
priced,
Topley?
I would like
Good
to
option for today.
see
Sorry.
mid price. I think batsman Tilak Verma is someone I think might be a good differential, considering he's an uncapped pick also and he showed a lot of form.
Only
Yeah.
So I
problem
think I
is where does he come? He come if Cam Green comes up,
with
does he go
yeah,
down?
with see, I'm not still sure whether they'll go for a Sky at 3 or 4. Like Mumbai, it will depend a lot on how the openers go. Because I see sometimes a Tilak Verma coming up, having that left hand, right hand combination with Rohit Sharma if Ishan goes early. So
Yeah.
Tilak
I think
Verma is
that
someone
there's
I
a lot
think.
of
Hmm.
Flexibility.
flexibility with the batting order, and
Yeah.
Mumbai historically also they do play around with it more than other teams do. They're
Right.
so
Correct.
it's hard to predict there.
I think even Bracewell,
Correct.
right? Even Bracewell will be a good differential with the form that he has
Right.
had for New Zealand.
But dude,
And
I think
he's a
fantasy wise, he may not bat or bowl. It's sort of like your Stoinis, who's a good player, but where will he
I
come?
do
He
see
come
him
four down,
batting,
right?
right? He don't have the batting this year. Like I see him going above a Lombro if we have less deliveries,
Yeah.
right? Like he has shown that promise. And
Yeah.
bowling, I definitely see him bowling 3 overs, if not all his complete quota. Like I'm not saying he's a good buy, but I'm not saying he's an avoid also. I feel he can be a differential.
Yeah. Anyone else in good picks?
What
I
do you think
think
about Jofra? He's been the person being talked about. Is he going to
film more.
I'll wait and watch on Jofra. I feel any team Jofra plays for, he makes a big difference. Would have loved to see him in tandem with Bumrah, but I'd still wait and watch on Jofra at least for a game or two.
Yeah.
But I'm certain he's gonna be in the wickets column.
What about Purple Patel? I guess you guys had made your point clear
I think he
in
I
the
think
beginning.
completely
avoid
avoid.
like 100% avoid.
I think
Mm,
most bowlers
I think Chinnaswamy
at
gets
Chinna.
taken to the cleaners. Like I don't see
yeah,
his
possibly yes. I think
balls.
Yeah.
avoid for the first game. Yes.
Yeah.
Do we see any bowlers actually sort of make being a good buy or a differential this year? Do you sort of look
I
for this?
really like Shahbaz. I think Shahbaz is a good pick. Even in Chinnaswamy, I think he might be the one
And
who hits. He might
he's still uncapped, right? Shabazz is
yeah,
still
he's a
uncapped.
very good
Yeah.
uncapped pick.
I think he's mid-priced. I think yeah. I think
Yeah.
he fits in. I think he's a budget pick. He's still 7 million. I think on
Yeah.
fantasy. So
Yeah.
I
And
think yeah,
good
Shabazz is
differential. I don't think. I think a lot of people go with Tilak Verma this game.
true. True.
I
He's a
think
differential.
Shahbaz is a good
Really good.
Differential, yeah.
Yeah.
So from that point of view, I think Tilak is not a differential pick because he's uncapped and most players
Yeah.
would
But
probably
I
pick
don't
him.
think he's a good buy either.
Right.
Maybe he's just not on this list.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Bowlers, I think Siraj. I like Topley. I think Topley is a good differential
Differential.
for today. Like
Yeah.
lefty, Mumbai is full of rights. He's troubled a lot of like these Indian
Yeah.
righties in the past. I think he's a very good differential.
Yeah, I think yeah.
And no
I think he's also a
other right.
budget pick. He's a budget pick. Yeah, he's a budget pick. He's just 7 million. I think a
Oh,
top lead today, left hand going against Rohit Sharma. Not in the greatest form as an opener. Yeah, I see that a tough matchup for Rohit.
what about Maxwell if he's playing? Where would you
Hmm.
put him?
I think Maxwell will be in a lot of teams if sort of he is there at the time of toss. Is he a good buy? I think not very sure right now because he's had a long injury
Right.
layoff. I think for this match, I would not put him in any part of the list. Not sure if I'll say avoid completely because
I
you
think
know
I
what
would avoid Maxwell
is it like he comes
For
at
this
four.
game, yes.
For this
for
For
game.
this
this
game.
game, I would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else? Any other good picks? Anuj Rawat if he plays. I mean he will
No.
come up, but yeah.
I think a DK is someone like we'll have to see how his role changes, right? Like you guys were saying, maybe he's not just classified as a finisher because now he's not looking to make to the India team. That is done for him.
Right.
So maybe a DK with top order being a little bleak, Kohli doesn't come back to that sort of a form. I see a DK maybe moving up during the season. So he's another wait and watch.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
uh,
I think Siraj at Chinnaswamy is just like avoid.
yeah. I think all bowlers right now for
Right.
Chinnaswamy,
Avoid,
it's
avoid.
better to put
From
in
both
the
Should be
avoid.
sides.
avoid.
From both
We
sides.
have to see how Chinnaswamy plays, right? Like we had a season where Chinnaswamy was giving you 140, 150 kind of pitches. So if that sort of happens, then yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, for the first game, I think we can go with the safe bets of Kohli, Sky, and your
Yeah.
Cameron Green, who will definitely bat and ball, like what a Sam Curran did. Though he did not have the greatest of the matches, he still delivered for the FPL managers, right? So I think that's what Cam Green brings in today's game.
Yep. What about captaincy, vice captain? Who would you go with? Kohli, Sky, Cam Green? I think between those three only, right?
Absolutely.
Maybe
Right.
Fab.
I, maybe Faf, yeah, as
Will
a
be a
differential,
differential
we'll
for
have
me.
to
Maybe
see.
fair. Yeah,
Maybe,
but Kohli, Sky are the obvious choices.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kohli, Sky. Sky, do you think he takes time to recover, or do you think
No,
he?
No, no, no. Sky
he's going to
is.
have his greatest seasons in IPL. That's what I have been sort of expecting from few months. I don't think so. One of an ODI tour changes a lot of things for me. I
Right.
see Sky still being reaching those limits. Sky is the limit for him.
Yeah.
Cliche as it sounds, but yeah, I expect Sky to go bam bam from the first game and couldn't have been better than having at Chinna, right? Like as an away going to Chinna Swami, like pitch being fresh generally, traditionally, it's been the place to bat. So yeah, I think I see Sky performing big today.
All right. I think no other picks that stand
Yeah,
out
Yeah,
as such.
Yeah.
not standouts.
I think we have
But
covered it.
I'll be interesting. Like I'll be interested in seeing how Rohit backs Kumar Kartikeya. I again being a left arm bowler myself, I have a liking for some left arm spinners. Uh, he's someone who has matured a lot in the last 12 months. Has had a very good domestic season. Can give you wickets because if you're playing against the turn, a couple of wickets are always around the corner. So looking forward to see how the season turns up for Kartikeya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think wins the orange and purple cap this year? I think we can just have that discussion just to see where we are at.
I see a like you're talking from this match. Any potential
No,
orange
just
cap
overall.
winners
I think we'll
overall?
do RCB and MI. I think
Correct.
nothing else to
Right.
discuss as such.
Yeah, I would have loved to say a Harshal being again holding purple cap, but yeah, I don't think so. That looks likely. Yesterday, Markwood had an explosive start, right? Like Vishnu showing the
Yeah,
skills, who finished as number 20 in the world, having Markwood in your team. What made you do
Yeah.
that?
That was
Good
a very
pick.
good
Yeah,
call.
yeah, he was I think, he showed that he's up for that. And I'm not sure if English players are playing the whole season. Are they going back?
No, they're playing.
I think they most likely are.
Yeah, he has a
Mm,
good chance. Who else?
Yeah.
I think Orange, it's just very hard. Like when
It's
you have
very hard.
Surya Kumar,
Yeah.
Kohli, Butler,
So many runners.
so
Ruturaj.
many. Yeah, Ruturaj Gaikwad,
Warner.
dark horses.
Yeah.
Sorry, who? Warner.
Yeah. I
Warner.
feel he might.
Warner seemed a
Really
little off.
speaking.
Though
Yeah.
he runs, he did not seem the Warner what we have come to expect. So
He's
I have
tailing.
we have
I
to see.
always feel Warner, the captain, is somebody to watch out for, because as soon
Hmm.
as you give, I think it's a thing with Aussie guys. You give them that added captaincy responsibility, and they just turn up. So I feel he might have a very good season, and if he starts firing, he's someone who can, he's consistent, and
He's
he's always up
consistent.
the game in terms of making sure, he's one of the contenders for the orange cap.
I
What about
feel
Gill? Do you think Gill is a good front runner for Orange?
I feel this is gonna be Gill's IPL. I have a hunch. This
Very
is
high
Gill's
on
IPL.
confidence.
Yes, very high on confidence. He does not look like committing mistakes that he used to in the past. He has matured a lot as a batsman, and at the same time, working under Hardik, right, and then the setup that Gujarat Titans have. I feel it's one of his stellar seasons.
Right.
I think where Shubman Gill just seals it is what Kohli sort of at his peak became best, like handling the overs after 10th over, right? Like first 10 overs, Shubman Gill, any shot he plays, he doesn't look like a man who can get out, right? Like even
Right.
Rituraj had a great first match, but you still felt he was hitting a lot of balls in the air. And like Shubman Gill, even his sixers, right? That classic over the
Yeah.
extra cover.
Yeah.
It just
Correct.
did not look like this guy will get out. And then he suddenly looks a different player trying to enforce the game. And that is somewhere where he'll have to work, where players like Kohli, Rahul in the past, David Warner, all these have mastered it. Even Josh Butler last season, right? So that is something I would like to see how Shubman Gill starts picking up after 10th over. And yeah, he's definitely among the top three contenders for me for Orange.
Absolutely.
No one's talking about KL Rahul.
Yeah. I think recency bias with yesterday's.
Yeah, that's kicking in for sure. But KL is definitely a man of 500 plus runs
Yeah,
every season.
a
So
lot of good. I think purple cap is where it's just very like there are no favorites like
Yeah.
good, and then who? I mean, Arshdeep is good.
yeah.
Yeah, Arshdeep kind. Yeah, Arshdeep maybe, man. Like yesterday, he was just superb. Even
Let's see
beginning
how
in the
Arjun
middle
goes
overs.
today, and we'll have
Jofra
a better
might,
idea.
hopefully.
Yeah, we have to. I think purple cap will take some more. Like maybe we revisit
Few
around
games.
20th.
Yeah.
Generally, and that's generally the case,
Yeah.
right? Purple, like orange, okay, Warners and Butlers and Rahuls keep winning, but
Right.
purple always has like Harshal Patel, Avesh Khan, and this and
Right.
that. Like, there's a lot of uncertainty.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think season with 10 teams it has added up, right? Like it has added up those dynamics also. Even in 8 it was tough to predict. I think 10 teams all looking solid.
Yeah.
At least on paper, like having those one or two picks you can point out from all teams except KKR. I KKR batsmen having any
KKR would be last in almost everyone's power.
Yeah.
but yeah, every team I think has those one or two potentials and we have to watch it closely. Yeah. Really exciting.
All right. I think we can close. So I think just summarizing, I think just the easy way is basically avoid RCB. Uh, that's the
You
great
have
advice I can
to
give.
Rohit and Jofra. I don't think so. You should. You are using your powers as the person having the screen, right? Like,
All right.
but
Thanks, guys. Have a good Sunday. All the best for your FPL teams, and
Yeah,
we'll catch you soon.
yeah.
Thank you,
Watch
guys.
out for more. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
see you.
Bro.